10th, which will be packed and raucous for game 2 of this East. This is the first game 2 of the second round. Of course,
at center at 6'11" from UConn, number 1.
At both ends of the floor as they've won their last 4 games. But it does take a little bit of a different take without Joel Embiid. Home during the playoffs are 3-1. The Sixers had 2 victories on the road in the first round. Towns kicks it out. Josh Hart, guarded by Paul George. Shot clock winding down. Hart steps back, three-pointer off the great outlet. Paul George goes inside, passes to Oubre, and the Sixers get on the...
There, you take it off the glass, get an outlet. Both of these guards can catch the ball advancing up near half court, get numbers in the open floor.
Drummond extends out on Karl-Anthony Towns. Nice pass. And Bridges' playmaking and passing has been incredible.
And that's why we talked about it in the open. Right there, that's an easy shot for Mikal Bridges. After you get a layup, after you get an easy bucket, those three-point shots, those middies start to become so much smoother.
Paul George, more of the offensive responsibility, knocks that shot down.
The basketball of this season, the role that he's been on, and in the half court, like you just saw, that is the guy they'll go to for more isolation situations.
Maxey guarding Bridges. Brunson guarded by Edgecombe, the rookie. Brunson gets inside, kicks it out. Anunoby, corner 3. It's good. He is shooting an incredible 59% from 3 in the playoffs. George guarded by Anunoby, fires away. Paul George to his knee.
That is, but also Karl-Anthony Towns has to get to the level. He's got to be able to get up and give that defender another half second, because there's going to be a lot of guys attacking him in pick and roll on Philly.
And running the offense through Towns. And he draws a 123rd playoff game. He has seen it all in his postseason throughout his career.
And early on, you see Andre Drummond very active, almost overly active with his hands on Karl-Anthony Towns. He picks up that.
Like most of the Sixers did not have his best game in game 1. Maxey throws it in the backcourt, and a foul's going to be called. No, backcourt violation. And were very important in that game 1. Philadelphia, and it's one of their strengths during the regular season. They had 19 turnovers in game 1. Brunson drives, Edgecombe, good physical defense there. Towns fakes, now drives, Towns to the rim, fouled hard by Oubre, goes down. Postseason, 58% from the field, 48 from 3. And he's hit 38 of his 41 free throws.
Opportunities to shoot have come down a little bit from the regular season, but his inclusion in the offense is what we've been talking about. That's
so Drummond and Towns, some old-fashioned big men battling down low. Towns comes out, Drummond right with him. Good ball denial from the Sixers. Towns goes inside, goes right at Drummond, lays it up and in.
Pass. Everyone's staying at home. That split screen, everyone's so worried about that outside offense, it leaves Karl-Anthony Towns with a one-on-one situation.
Offensive foul. Line dribble drive on Drummond. I think he's picking him up too far outside. That's a foot race to the rim. Andre Drummond's not going to beat Karl-Anthony Towns to the spot if he wants to drive.
Drummond, an elite rebounder, one of the best. Another pass, corner 3 hard. That shot won't go. And good boxing out.
Where you have to pressure him, Legs. He's been passing the ball so well. If you just let him go up there, he's going to tee off on you.
Maxey telling before the game he knows he has to be super aggressive, not necessarily for shots, but just in attack mode. Turnover, Sixers. Hart drives, Anunoby, corner 3, puts it up. Now, Edgecombe looks to run. This is what the Sixers want. They want to play fast, increase the pace. Paul George, meanwhile, the start.
Man, is he in rhythm. I mean, he caught that basketball, and OG Anunoby was right in his space, and he had no hesitation whatsoever because he's already seen 2 go in before that.
Bridges tries a way off. We talked about Anunoby's three-point shooting. George is shooting 56 from 3 so far, knocks down another. Brunson uses a Towns screen. Towns comes in, tries to get the rebound. Maxey takes it away. Maxey, the crossover, goes to the rim. Reverse layup, banks it for the Sixers.
That's beautiful right there. He knew that Towns was trailing the play. No shot blocker back. Maxey put on the Jets.
Quick outlet. Knicks say they want to play fast as well, even with Embiid out of the lineup. Towns runs on Drummond. Goes inside, flips it up, shot's good.
I love that by Karl-Anthony Towns. If he's going to pressure you, now your offensive game opens up. Drive the big, show that 7-foot skill you have.
Another turnover. That's 4 already for Philadelphia. Brunson extra pass on Anunoby with the flush. Both teams really looking to push the pace.
And Sixers had 19 of those in the first game, led to 25 points. Critical in this building that you take care of the basket.
Rebound and runs. Finds Bridges. Bridges goes inside the rim, banks it home.
You're trying to slow yourself down.
Edgecombe to Oubre. Maxey. Edgecombe goes at Karl-Anthony Towns, floats it up and in.
It's ridiculous. That difficulty on that shot, I don't know if you can even appreciate what he just did in the arc he put on that to get it over the shot blocker.
And in favor of Philly, you rarely see where there's such a huge disparity free throw, yet you're blown out by what happened to the Sixers in game 1.
Well, just
Towns takes the full 10 seconds at the free throw line. Bona's now in the game. And Dem Bona, who started the first 3 games of these playoffs, Embiid returned from the appendectomy. Again, Embiid is out, and it's because of ankle and hip injuries. One that suffered in game 1. The hip kind of started in the Celtics series. Paul George, that time comes up short. Anunoby behind Anunoby. Nice catch. Gathers inside. Banks it home. 1. Bridges comes out on Edgecombe. Bridges fights over the screen. Edgecombe stripped down low by Bridges. Knocked out of bounds. Years playing for the Knicks. Hart gets up on George. Maxey drives on McBride. Pulls up jumper. Shot no good. Rebound Bona to Grimes. There's Paul George. Hart played him well. George fires away. Comes up short. Both teams shooting well to start from the field. Brunson drives. Can't. Paul George very aggressive offensively. Goes inside. Kicks it out in the corner. Grimes off the bounce to the rim. Short but
passive offensive player. Attacked that closeout. Took it hard to the rim. Was going to guarantee he got some.
Grimes had that great game against the Celtics in game 5 with Philadelphia.
And I'm really curious to see how Karl-Anthony Towns being out. Again, we talked about him being a hub as a passer, but also a scorer. He's got 7 points and two assists already early in the first.
Brunson drives, looking for some contact. Edgecombe to say, but the Sixers wisely inbound quickly. Edgecombe's done an excellent job early on Jalen Brunson. Oubre. He's been struggling from 3, but nailed.
Brunson. They put 2 on him, and now pass, open shot for Kelly Oubre.
He was just 5 of 27 from 3 so far in the playoffs. Shot a career high during the regular season. Hart gets it, finds Clarkson. Clarkson goes inside, the floater's up. Won't go, but in New York, he's kind of changed his game. He's become a pesky defender, a good rebounder. Knocks down the free. Clarkson misses the second. And a lane violation. Again, those on the lane have to wait till the ball hits something. Or there you go. And Clark on the release, excuse me. Those on the lane can go in on the release. The shooter has to wait till it hits something. So you don't really see it called very often. Grimes on the drive, kicks it out. Oubre, another corner 3.
It's all set up by the speed of Grimes. He came off that dribble handoff, turned the corner, put so much pressure on that back line, and a perfect delivery to the opposite corner.
McBride back out, knocked away by Edgecombe. Edgecombe playing some terrific physical defense. Shot clock at 5. Tried to jam it in there. 5 points in 31 minutes in game 1. Only 1 turnover. He was quick to say after the game, it's only.
But if you've been in this playoff journey before, you understand that every game is a throwaway game. There's only one must-win game, and that.
Did you overreact?
No, I did not. I just call the games now. I don't overreact anymore.
You seem pretty calm, cool, and collected after that first game loss for Philly.
For Philly, yeah.
Grimes drives on McBride, pulls back, elbow jumper, shot no good. Clarkson. Sixers by 3, just over 2.5 remaining here in the first. Brunson shakes and bakes. Nice defense from Oubre. Maxey picks it up. Back to Edgecombe. Edgecombe inside. Shot no good, but a foul. 20 years old. What about this kid that you guys love so much?
To me, I just think he stands the game and he has so much more room to grow.
He's got such poise, and I just like the fact that he's an all takes this end of the floor very seriously. He's a very good rebounder for his position as well.
Gives the Sixers a 4-point lead. Good ball denial. Edgecombe making Brunson really work. Huckporty hands back to McBride. Paul George in pursuit. McBride shot blocked. George knocked.
And not just fight around it and trail McBride into the lane. He was able to get back on his hip to make that block.
Brunson to Huckporty, and an aerial Huckporty on the inbounds play that. Clarkson trying to poke away from Grimes. Bona puts it on the floor, drives on Huckporty, stops, can't get to the fall.
Protect out for the three-point line. If he protects in, that pass is not available.
Bona hits the first. By the way, we won it when Nick was a kid. Nick says his brother Steve could fix anything. He was a very religious man. He left the team to go back to services and then returned last night. As Brunson fires away and knocks down the three. George inside, Bona. Bona's got Clarkson on him, falls down. Oubre corner of the Grimes. Grimes drives hard. Brunson said, hey, I didn't mean anything intentional there. And Brunson said, all good.
That's a mistake, too. You don't do that. You don't do that. Young fella, that's part of the game.
Legs, you agree with that?
I do agree with it.
There we go, Legs.
RJ dropped his bag on my foot in the green room. He did the truest thing you've said so far. You don't care.
So I'm working with two guys who could care less about sportsmanship.
Yes, in the playoffs,
That about sums it up, Mike.
In the playoffs, yes.
Edgecombe gets inside, and a foul on Huckporty.
Happens because he turned in midair. Like he jumped straight up, and then he turned his body. That maybe
picking the draft out of Baylor, plays with a great spirit, plays so hard, knocks down the.
When he played for the national team, and he said that VJ, he just gave him the ball and just watched this young man work. That was part of the reason why the Bahamas had such a great national program.
Brunson gets to the basket, block. Here comes Maxey the other way. And Dem Bona with a sensational defensive play. Maxey gets inside, that won't go. Maxey will shoot. Don't miss a playoff moment.
Definitely are going to have to get a body on Bona on the offensive glass. That's going to be Sohan's biggest challenge here, trying to keep.
Maxey hits both free throws. Maxey's now hit 34 consecutive free throws in these playoffs. He missed his first of the playoffs. Hasn't missed since. Brunson jumper. Got it. Second. A very eventful first quarter here of game 2. And Anunoby now on Maxey. Brunson picks up on the switch. Anunoby trying to help. Edgecombe kicks it out in the corner. Grimes fires away and hits a three.
Earned him twice now when they've run a second defender in the middle of the floor that far out. Very difficult rotations out of that to get the shooters.
Anunoby passed on a three, pulls up in the paint, shot off the mark. Part of that discussion between Rick Brunson and Mike Brown is about, do you leave him in there? He's saying, no, leave me in there.
You can't leave him in. He's too important in that second half of this.
McBride are out there. Very small lineup for the Knicks. Sixers not that much bigger. Bona the tallest guy on the floor. Maxey draws another foul. Throw line. During the regular season was 89%. Took over 400 free throws during the regular season. They had one in the 2024 first round matchup. Sixers were facing elimination. He threw up 46 points. They wound up losing in 6 games. Alvarado blocked by Dem Bona. Maxey drives on McBride, who's got 2 fouls already. Pass inside, Bona not expecting. Now has a poke.
We love Bona's effort and energy. 2 blocks already, but one thing he's not going to be doing is dribbling the ball in traffic.
Bridges gets inside. And Anunoby, 3-pointer, in and out. Ooh. Maxey on the attack. Goes inside, trying to draw some contact. Not that time. Bona takes the rebound away.
Relentless on the glass, and when you've got a smaller lineup out there, you have to make sure you try to somehow gets positioned down there. Very difficult.
Excellent defensive play. Pick out of UCLA. He was a defensive player of the year in the Pac-12 as a sophomore. Born and raised in Nigeria, without family to pursue a basketball career. It's obviously worked out. And an excellent game in game 3 now. And playing some huge minutes and playing well.
Well, and if you're Karl Anthony Towns, you have to understand, no Mitchell Robinson. You have to protect these fouls. These are so important, because when the Knicks have to play small, as Bridges, when they play small, they have Drummond, they have Bona, they have two great rebounding energy bigs.
Maxey, he's got 11 points. They're 7 of 10 from three-point range. Alvarado finds Anunoby, cuts to the basket, layup, backs it home. But it's the Sixers with a 4-point lead, almost 2.5 gone by here in the second. George, Bona, poked away from Alvarado, grinds right there to get it, blocked by Anunoby. Stolen, back to the hands, Alvarado with 3, it's good.
Recovery by Anunoby to meet that at the rim and allowed the run out and space in the open floor for Alvarado.
Maxey falling away, it's up, it's good. It's a Mackett quarter, and the Sixers back up by 3.
When a small guard adds post up to his game, it is just so difficult, because now he has the ability to slow the game down and read the floor.
Offensive foul on Hart. Oubre did a fabulous.
Again, Kelly Oubre, the pressure defense, doing a very good job, making the Knicks have to extend their offense. Now, that might have been a little bit, legs, just saying.
Play on, it's the playoffs.
Okay, fair.
Edgecombe, Maxey, George, Bona, and Oubre. Alvarado trying to stop Maxey, steps back inside the arc. That shot is from the field. 15 points, 11 here in the second.
You think Kyrie Irving, you think Gary Payton, you think Sam Cassell. When a smaller guard develops that post game, that mid-range game where you can back down a player, it is so difficult to guard.
Bridges left open, and Bridges continues his great shooting. Prior to that, he's 4 for 5 here in game 2.
And got 2 of them there. He loves that shot going to his left for that little lean back 15-8.
Another offensive rebound. Edgecombe drives, gets inside, throws it up, and Bona with the flush. It's down, Huck-Porty comes back in.
Right now, Maxey's loose, and he feels it, and he is going to be aggressively hunting the basketball right here. See what the Knicks do if they want to run a second guy at him right now, because he likes this matchup with Alvarado.
Backs in, and again, falling away. Shot no good, but a foul.
You put a smaller guard on him to match his quickness, but we talked about it. Sam Cassell, Kyrie Irving, Gary Payton. There's been so many guards that have the ability to take a player their size, smaller, even a little bit big.
Run away from him. We couldn't really tell. Was there? Did he get a little bit of his wrist on the
agree
release?
with that call?
I don't know that I love that one.
Okay, we're counting
I
2.
feel like Alvarado.
6 in a row.
Do you think it's because you mentioned something, Mike?
I don't think it had any impact whatsoever. Comes right back. Sixers up 4. Jalen Brunson back in. The Sixer defense night and day from game 1. Clarkson kicks it out, but Josh Hart can't hit the 3. Clarkson, the offensive rebound, throws it back up top. Brunson fakes and drives. Now the floater. Missed it. Huck-Porty has it. Back up. Blocked by Drummond. Cody got hit. Here comes George the other way. George the crossover. Inside Oubre. And Huck-Porty bound for Jordan Clarkson. That was the first offensive rebound of the game for the Knicks.
And they're #1 amongst playoff teams in second chance points. Major part of what they've been doing in the postseason, but Philadelphia's done a nice job containing that.
Brunson passing turnover, number 5 for the Knicks. Maxey launches 3-pointer. Drummond tips it in with a left hand. Back to a 6-point lead for Philly. Hart spins into a double team. Huck-Porty couldn't finish. Clarkson with a save. And Bridges has it back to Clarkson. His floater is good. There's a frantic quality to this game. Maxey goes inside, layup, it's good. A show here in the second quarter.
He does not need a lot of room. If he sees any driving angle, he's at the rim, and Clark.
Remember the 2 Knicks championship teams. Knicks and their fans desperate to get back to the finals. First time since 1973. Maxey misses. Huck-Porty did a good job poking that away. Clarkson gets inside, save. Maxey doing everything here in the second. Inside pass, Oubre for the slam. Maxey.
As they couldn't contain the basketball, he splits two, puts him in his rearview mirror. Now you're basically playing 5-on-3. Difficult decisions to be made in the paint. Beautiful cut that time by Oubre.
Brunson, hesitation, gets inside, stops, and floats it up and in. Brunson now. Maxey whips a pass deflected by Hart and stolen. Hart in the front court. Finds Clarkson. Clarkson a three. And Drummond the rebound.
6 minutes, 6 fouls.
So
That's
Drummond.
filling it up. For legs, that's filling up the stat sheet.
Drummond knocks down the free throw. 6 bank shot, can't get it. Gets his own rebound. Strip. Shaman had it. And the Knicks come away. Anunoby picked it up. Brunson finds Anunoby, finds some space and throws it down. Maxey throws up a wild shot. Here comes Josh Hart. Hart down the middle, alley up to Bridges.
Seen out of the Knicks. You're starting to see a little bit of desperation here with their activity level. It has sped. Knicks defense has picked up, and so has Jalen Brunson right there. The Euro angle cut. OG Anunoby sees a driving lane, playing with force, all tied up.